Om Shanti. Today, 8th January 2024, Baba says, Sweet children, stay in remembrance of the Father and remain constantly cheerful. Those who stay in remembrance of the Father are very entertaining and sweet. They remain happy and do service. Question. Together with having the intoxication of this knowledge, which checking is the most essential to have? Answer. Together with the intoxication of this knowledge, also check to what extent you have become soul consciousness. This knowledge is very easy, but it is in you that Maya creates obstacles. While living at home with your family, you have to remain free from attraction. It should not be that Maya, the mouse, continue to bite you inside and you remain unaware of it. Continue to check your own pulse to see if you have deep love for Baba. For how long do you stay in remembrance? Song. Why should the moth not burn itself? Om Shanti. You sweetest children heard a line of the song, since the Father shows so much splendor and you become so beautiful. Why should you not belong to such a Father who makes you beautiful from ugly? You children understand that you become beautiful from ugly. It's not a question of just becoming one this. Those people refer to Sri Krishna as Shyam Sundar. They also create pictures of him as that. In some picture he is fair and in other he is shown shaded blue. People don't understand how this is possible. Prince Krishna of golden age cannot have a blue shade. Everyone says that they would like to have a child or a husband like Sri Krishna. So how could he be as a shade of blue? People do not understand anything at all. There has to be a reason why they have made Sri Krishna a shade of blue. They have portrayed Krishna dancing on a snake, but there cannot be anything like that. They have heard such things from scriptures, so they speak of them. In fact, there is not anything like that. In the pictures, they show Narayan sitting on the bed of the snake. There is no snake bed. Could a snake have hundreds of mouths? Ask from yourself. Just look at the type of pictures they have set and created. The Father explained there is nothing in any of them. All of those pictures belong to the path of devotion. However, they too are fixed in the drama. For how long the play has been shown from the beginning until now, it has to be repeated. It's simply explain to you what people do on the path of devotion. They spend so much money. They make so different type of pictures. Previously, when you would look at those, you would not have been amazed. Now that the Father has explained to you, it enters your intellect that those things are truly belongs to the path of devotion. Whatever happened on the path of devotion, it will definitely take place once again. No one apart from you can understand these things. You know that whatever is fixed beforehand in the drama will continue to take place. There is to be a destruction of the innumerable religion and establishment of one religion. There is a great benefit in this. You no longer pray, etc. People do all of that in order to receive some fruit from God. The fruit is liberation in life. So all of this is to explain to you. Here it is a rule of the people. It says in the Gita, O people of Bharat, Kauravas and Pandavas, what are you doing? Truly the Yadav have invented the missiles, they destroy their own plane. All of them are enemies of one another. You don't listen to the news, etc. Those who listen to it are able to understand very well. Day by day, there is a lot of conflict among them. All of them are Christians. but there's a lot of conflict among them. While sitting at home, people kill one another. You are studying Rajyoga, and so this old world definitely has to be cleansed for the kingdom. Everything will then be new in the new world. Even the five elements, there will be Satopradhan. The ocean won't have the power to overflow and causes damage. At present, the five elements cause so much damage. All of those elements will become your servant there, and there will be no question of sorrow. This is a game of predestined drama. The golden age is called heaven. Christians also say that at first there was heaven. Bharat is an imperishable land. It is just that they don't know the Father who liberates them and that He comes in Bharat. They celebrate the birthday of Shiv, but they don't understand anything. You now explain that the birthday of Shiv is celebrated in Bharat, and so Shiv Baba must surely come in Bharat and establish heaven, and that he is now doing that once again. None of this will sit in the intellects of those who are to become subjects. Those who belong to the kingdom will understand that truly are Shiv Baba's directions. There is also Prajapita Brahma. Baba himself is the liberator and ocean of knowledge. Brahma would not be called that. Even Brahma is liberated by that one, Shiv Baba. The one who Father liberates everyone because all of us Tamo Pradhan. Such churning of ocean of knowledge should continue within. We should give this knowledge in such a way that people are quickly able to understand. Children are number wise. This is knowledge. You have to study this every day. Not to study because of fear is not right. It would be said that it is your karmic bondage. Look how so many become free and came here, and then how some went away. In Sindh, so many daughters came, and then because of the upheaval, they become enemies. At first, they liked the knowledge very much. They used to think that all of you have received a gift from God. Even now, they understand there is some power here. They don't understand that it is the God Himself who has incarnate. Nowadays, many people have occult powers in them. They take up the Gita and continue to relate that. The Father says all of those books belong to the path of devotion. I am the ocean of knowledge. It is I whom everyone remember on the path of devotion. Continue to the according to the drama plan. This is fixed in the drama. They even have some visions. He pleases those on the path of devotion too. If some people don't take this knowledge, devotion is still good for them because they at least able to reform themselves. They would not steal, etc. No one would do anything wrong to those who are engaged in singing devotional songs of God, performing devotion. They are, after all, devotees. Nowadays, even if someone is a devotee, he can still go bankrupt. It is not that because you have a child, you become a child of Shiv Baba, you won't become a bankrupt. There are the actions of the past, and so some would go bankrupt. Some go bankrupt even after coming into this knowledge, but they has no connection with knowledge. You children are engaged in doing service. You know that by engaging yourself in doing service according to Srimad, you will receive the fruit of that. You have to transfer everything to there. We have to transform everything, including our bag and baggage. Baba enjoyed himself a great deal in the beginning. When he came from there, he composed a song. The first one found Allah and the second one found a kingdom. He had a vision of Sri Krishna and a four-armed image of Vishnu and understood that he would become the emperor of Dwarika. He used to feel so intoxicated. What I'm going to do with these perishable money? So you children should also have that happiness. Baba is giving us the sovereignty of heaven, but some children do not make such effort. They fall while moving along. Very good children who used to invite Baba never remember Baba. Baba should receive letters saying, Baba, I'm happy, very happy. I'm remain intoxicated in having remembrance of you. There are many who never remember Baba. It is only by having the pilgrimage of remembrance that your happiness will rise. No matter how intoxicated you remain with this knowledge, there is still so much body consciousness. Where is the stage of soul consciousness? This knowledge is very easy. It is a yoke that Maya causes obstacles. While living at home, you have to remain free from attraction. It should not be that Maya shoots you. Maya bites you like a mouse. A mouse bites you in such a way that even if it starts bleeding, you would not be aware of it. Some children are unaware of how much damage is caused when they become body consciousness. You won't be able to claim a high status. You have to claim your full inheritance from Father. You too should become seated on the throne like Mama and Baba. The Father is the one who wins your heart. There is a complete memorial in the Dilwala temple. Inside, the Maharathis are sitting on elephants. Among you too there are elephant riders, the horse riders, and the infantry. Each one of you has to check your own pulse. Why should Baba check it? You should check yourself to see whether you remember Baba, do service like Baba, do I have yoga with Baba, do I stay awake at night and remember Baba, I'm serving many others. You should keep your chart. How deeply within myself do I remember Baba? Some think that they are constantly remember Father, but that is not possible. Some think that they have become Baba's children, and so that's all. However, you have to consider yourself to be soul and remember Father. If you do anything without having remembrance of Baba, it means that you do not remember Baba. You should remain constantly cheerful and having remembrance of Baba. Those who stay in remembrance are always entertaining and cheerful. They explain to others with great happiness and in an entertaining way. There are very few who have a keen interest in service. It's very easy to explain using these pictures. This is God, highest on high, and then there are His creation. We soul who are all brothers. There is a brotherhood. Those people have spoken about fatherhood. First of all, you have to explain about Shiv Baba's picture. This is the incorporeal Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, Father of all soul. We souls are also incorporeal. Each of us reside in the center of a forehead. Shiv Baba too is a star. But how could a star be worshipped? This is why they made a big picture. However, soul does not take 84 births, 8.4 million births. The Father explained that soul first come down bodiless and adopt a body and play their own parts. Satopradak souls take rebirth and go into Iron Age. Those who come later do not take 84 births. Not everyone can take 84 births. A soul shades a body and take another. His name, form, time, place all change. You should give lectures. They speak of self-realization, but who can give that? It is self-realization to say that the soul is supreme soul. This knowledge is new. The Father, who is ocean of knowledge, is also purifier and bestower of salvation of all. He sits here and explains to you. In that, in that case, praise him a great deal. You heard this praise. You have heard the introduction of souls, and we will now give you God's introduction. He is called Father of all souls. He cannot be smaller or larger. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul means Supreme Soul. Souls means Atma. God is the one who resides beyond. He never takes rebirths, and this is why he is called Supreme Father. A part is recorded in such a tiny soul. He alone is called Purifier. His name is always Shiv Baba. It is not Rudra Baba. On path of devotion, he has been given many names. Everyone remembers him and say, "O Purifier, come and make us pure." So he surely has to come. He comes when one religion, the original eternal deity religion, has to be established. It is now Iron Age that there are so many human beings. There will be very few human beings in Golden Age. It is remembered that establishment takes place through Brahma, destruction takes place through Shankar. The original eternal religion was established through Gita. It is just that they have made a mistake in that when they put Sri Krishna's name in it. The Father says, Sri Krishna enters into rebirth. I am beyond rebirth. So now judge, it's Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, incorporeal Shiv, or it is Sri Krishna. Who is God of Gita? Only one is called God. Then if they do not believe these things, you should understand they do not belong to your own religion. Those who are to go into the golden age will soon believe these things and begin to make efforts. This is the main thing. There is victory for you in this, but where is the stage of soul consciousness? You become trapped in one other's name and form. On the path of devotion you used to sing. They were concerned about Supreme Soul who lived in the beyond element beyond the Brahma element. So why should you be afraid of anything? A courage is needed. Those who give lectures should give this knowledge about souls with great intoxication. They should then also explain who is the one called the Supreme Soul. The praise of the Father is the ocean of love, ocean of knowledge. In fact, this is also praise of you children. To get angry with someone means to take law into your hands. Baba is so sweet. If someone children says no when they are asked to do something, they cannot be like Shri Krishna. You have to become very sweet. Acha, essence for dharana. First point, transfer all your bags and baggages and remain very intoxicated and happy. Become seated on the throne like Mama and Baba. Stay in deep remembrance from your heart. Second point, never stop studying due to being afraid of someone. Lighten your karmic bondage and with remembrance. Never become angry or take the law into your hands. Don't say no when you are asked to do any type of service. Vardhan, blessings. May you be like Father Brahma and do everything while keeping a balance of being royal and simple. Detail. Father Brahma remained ordinary, neither very elevated nor very low. From the beginning until now, the discipline of Brahmins has been not to be very simple or not very royal, but to be of medium level. There are so many facilities and there are those who give the facilities. Nevertheless, when you carry out any service, do at a medium level. Let no one say that you have a luxury of kingdom here. To the extent that you remain simple, so simple just as royal. Let there be a balance of two. Slogan for today is, instead of looking at others, look at yourself and remember, whatever actions I perform, those who see me will do the same. Avyakt silence experiencing point of angelic stages. Now all your activities are to be happen with signals from your elevated thoughts. Have such a form of light that your all wasteful thoughts wasting your time finish. Only the thoughts that are to happen practically should arise. Only those who have to do this practically will think that they have to do this. Only then will this corporeal world become the substile vision. Acha Om Shanti.